Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back. My name, of course, is Ober Potato, and we are having another look at Adventure Capitalist. And this time, I am showing you what it's like when we've been playing this game for a week. As you can see, the lemons are currently making 286 million. Newspapers are making 896 million. 15 billion, 123 billion, 741 billion, 8.8 trillion. Oh, it's crazy. And then 1.3 quadrillion. And the oil derrick is making 636 quadrillion. I have been through a couple of restarts. We've sold our shares and started again at some points. I think 2 or 3 times might have done it. But now we're going to double and then some our angel count. So we are going to sell our shares and restart. That is right. And do not forget that for every angel we have, we get a 2% bonus of the amount of cash that we're raking in. So each time we click, we now get 1,700 in cash. That's insane. And the whole point of this is that, you know, you eventually you just build up the amount of money that each of these things is making, and you can recover all of your you can get back to where you were and make more money than you were making in a shorter length of time. So I hope that makes sense. Why can't we see the cash upgrades? That may be a little bit of a problem. Let's hire some managers. Let's click on you to get rid of that. Let's get a donut thingy and a shrimp boat set up. And then let's start thinking about investing some cash. I mean, we want to be, let's buy 100 lemons for a start. That's going to get us off to a good start. That's always a good place to be. Let's get 100 newspapers. Why not? And we could get another 100. Could get another 100 lemons. Let's go for another 100 lemons. Screw that. Yeah. Let's get a 100 of these bad boys. Good. And what are we going to need for 100 of these? 15 billion. That's not too shabby. Okay, great. We're in a great position. I don't know why we can't see the cash upgrades. The only way that I can see us actually looking at the cash upgrades is if we buy the easy upgrader, which costs us 1 angel, I know, but it allows us to actually buy this stuff. So let's go and buy the 3 times profit for all of these things, just because we can. We might as well, you know, it's just one of those things to do. But we are making bank now, and we need 15 billion to get 100 of these things. Wow. Just like that, eh? Just as easy as that. It is going to cost us 3.09 quadrillion to get another 100 of those things, but screw it. It doesn't matter. We're making so much money now that it's really very irrelevant, you know, about what is actually going on. You know, we're just rolling in the cash, and we're just quite comfortable, actually. Yeah, okay, great. We need to buy all of these things because they're actually going to make us money. And you know who likes money? That's right, I like money. That's what we're after. Okay, and an oil company. Let's buy the oil company. We might as well. So that is going to bring us in 52 trillion, which may not seem like a lot in comparison to our 636 quadrillion. But the fact is that we are quite quickly going to build up this figure. I mean, if we buy it once, then it'll jump up to effectively 104 trillion. Yes, so yeah. In effect, it's not going to take us very long at all to build up quite a substantial number of resources. Let's try and get everything to 25. I think that's a good place to aim for. Okay, let's buy ones here. Okay, and purchase that. We do need a bit more dosh though, so I would not be complaining if the game was so kind to give us some more dosh. We could buy some more. Buy some more lemons. I do like lemons, in a non-weird way, of course. I do like lemons. I would also like to get this to 100. Actually, that would be pretty damn good. And this is a relatively consistent way of making quite a lot of cash, actually. You're at 62. If you get to 75, I would not have any qualms about buying you up to 100. 2.6 trillion. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. In fact, let's get this oil derrick up to 25 first, and then I mean, you'll see it pop up in the bottom left-hand corner, but yep, speed of all investments is doubled. So effectively, we're doubling our money. It's as simple as that. So the next goal is everything up to 50. And let's not squander resources here. Let's try and be as economical as possible. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And how much is it going to cost me to bump you up? It's going to cost us quite a lot of money to get you up to the level of 50, but it's okay because we've got the hockey team finishing very, very soon indeed. So you can go up by 10, and now we need 3 points. What's that? 805 trillion. You'll be finishing in 40 seconds. You'll be finishing in 37 seconds. So, you know, we will have plenty of cash. That's the reality of it. 100 billion. Yeah, you know what? Let's buy it. I don't really want to be buying this stuff yet. We don't really need it. Angels are really good, but it's kind of irrelevant at the moment because it's more valuable for us to have angels than it is to sacrifice them and get them to do other stuff. But that is probably going to change in the future. Let's just check out the max numbers to see what we can actually buy. Yeah, as you can see, we have recovered to a place that is very, very strong. So we've got 200 lemons, 100, 100, 100, 100, and 50, 66, 50, 50, 35. So we have recovered that. We've recovered to this position in just over 7 minutes. Or just under 7 minutes, should I say. Whereas it would have taken... Without the angels, it would have taken ages and ages and ages. And we're about to double the speed of everything again. There we go. Speed of all investments is doubled. That is fantastic, isn't it? That is great. That is really, really good. Let us... What can we buy? You know what? I reckon we might be in a position to soon think about getting everything to level 100. But let's buy all the upgrades that we can. Yeah, okay. Let's leave it. Let's leave the upgrades there and start concentrating on getting everything up to level 100. So as you can see, it's only because we've got as many angels as we do that we can actually do this. So it's pretty cool, actually. It's really quite cool. Yes, let's get you up to 100. That's great. And let's get you up to 100 as well. And we are actually going to manage to get you up to 100 as well. That's fantastic, that is. And as you can see, at a level 100, we're making bank. We're already in the quadrillions. This would have taken years and years to do if we didn't have all the angel investors. So I guess we're now just gonna head for 200 of each of them, and that is gonna be mighty expensive. Let me tell you that, but it's okay because we have the monies. I also kind of I really, really want to sack a lot of money into the lemons, but I can never really bring myself to do it. We still can't see the cash upgrade, so no idea what's going on there. We can buy that, though. We can buy that as well. We can buy that as well. We can buy... No, we can't buy donuts. We can buy donuts. Awesome. So yeah, we're just buying through our upgrades whenever we've got the cash available, really. That's kind of how I roll. Other people may roll in different ways, but I roll this way, and I quite like it. We need 3.09 quadrillion to buy 100 units of this stuff, but that's okay. We can only buy... Well, we can buy 10 more oil derricks. So that is not in itself an insubstantial amount, but it's obviously not what we need. We need lots and lots of monies. If we're going to have a look at managers, I've already sort of alluded to this. We don't really need to buy these managers. They're not really very important. There's not very many of them, but yeah, that's just the way it is. I don't really see much of a need for them. We could sacrifice 10,000 angels for 3 times profit. That would be, you know, maybe a sensible thing to do, but I don't really feel that we're in a position to do that at the moment. But we might be in the future, and we probably will be in the future, but at the moment we're not. So this is making us 1 trillion effectively every 2 seconds. This is making us 11 trillion every 5 seconds. we're making bank. We are making absolute bank. Okay, so we're almost to the point where we can buy 100. In fact, let's buy 98 of those, and then we just buy one more. 315 trillion. That is a lot of cash. That is a lot of cash. Something that I've probably learnt over my time playing is that you really need to try and focus on one thing and upgrade it. You can't just stick individual. You can't just buy upgrades. I mean, that will help, but not as much as actually, you know, doubling the speed of profits. That is by far and away the best thing that you can do. Max, we can buy 59 of you, we can buy 50 of you, 37 of you, 24 of you, and 3 of you. You know, we're in a very, very strong situation after only 10 minutes. We've almost completely got back to that level of cash that we were. And I would estimate if we left the game for perhaps half an hour, then we'd probably be exceeding the amount of money that we had. In fact, let's go into swag and stats for a second. So cash on hand at the moment, 3 point something trillion. Session earnings, 7.336 quadrillion. And lifetime earnings of 347.904 quintillion. We're not even that far into the game yet. That's crazy. That's crazy talk. It's absolutely insane, but I totally love this game. It's so addictive. It really, really is. But you know, that's one of the reasons that I think it's absolutely fantastic. We can buy the shrimp upgrade for the shrimpy boats, but I think it was 3 times profit, is it? I have no idea how much it costs. I think it's 2 quadrillion, but I'm not entirely sure. I think we'd probably be better doing the donuts. Yeah, I think so. We bought 192 of them. We have bought 192 of them, but we just bought in a big batch there 92 donuts, which is pretty substantial actually. We're making 475 billion at the rate of more than 1 a second, I would imagine, but I'm not entirely sure. We are 1 minute out for getting a massive windfall of cash. And you know what? I like me a good windfall of cash. So it's only going to actually cost us 277.177 quadrillion to buy an oil derrick. So I would imagine that we would, you know, within half an hour, we would have a level 200 oil derrick. And, in fact, probably within half an hour, we could probably have all of these up to level 200, including the oil derrick, which is no small feat, in my opinion. In fact, it is quite large feat, actually, but, you know, that's besides the point. So yeah, as you can see, we do have quite a ton of angels, and that's something that, you know, I'm proud of, and we worked for it, because effectively every 50 angels you have doubles the amount of cash. It doubles the amount of money that you earn. So as you can well imagine, with 88,362, you're making a hell of a lot of money. You're making big money, big time. Looks like this just completed. That's great. Boom! Double donuts. Double donuts. Oh, we can actually buy. We can buy 105 of those, or 112 of these. Well, ain't that the darndest? That's pretty awesome, actually. We do have a lot of money, though. How much would it cost to buy 100 of these movie studios? It would cost us 60 quadrillion. That's not something I really have the patience for. We're just going to go for the hockey team, because this is going to double our profits, and it's going to make the whole process a lot quicker. We can actually also go for 100 of these things. Might as well. And let's buy some shrimps. Great. Goody, goody, goody. How great is that? What a position we're in, eh? What a position. I want to save my cash and focus it all down, but at the same time, having cash on hand is effectively dead cash. You could be investing it somewhere, and the best place to invest it, I don't really know where the best place to invest it is. Obviously, you'd want to get a multiple of 100. That would be the ideal situation. However, you know, that's not always feasible in the case of this. Whereas if I just stick 39 into here, it's gonna, or 40, it's gonna make us a lot more money. So it is a worthwhile investment, I would say. Yeah, I would say that I probably made the right decision there. Yeah, I know randomly clicking is not the best idea, but whatever. In fact, you know what? Screw it. I want to buy 100 lemons. I'm gonna buy 100 lemons. I'm gonna buy 200 lemons. Fuck it. We're making so much money. A ridiculous amount of money. And you know what? That's just the way it should be. So effectively, all we need to do is level these 3 up. And I know I'm sort of eating my own words and saying that we're doing it inconsistently across these 3, but at the same time, it doesn't really matter. We're in such a great financial situation anyway that it really does not matter a fig's ass how where we distribute the money. As long as we eventually get all these up to level 200, then we'll be in a great position anyway. So I want to thank you very much for watching this 1 week on Adventure Capitalist special. And yeah, hopefully stay tuned to see what crazy stuff is coming up next, because I guarantee you it's Adventure Capitalist. The music drives me crazy, but the game is also crazy good. So hopefully you'll stay tuned, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.